Tell me what we're trying to achieve here.
The same thing as the last time we met. I kill you.
Look, Rebel Moon Part 2 Scargiver is amazing. It's action. What an action-packed thrill ride. In Part 1, we kind of get a taste of the world and the characters, but in Part 2, we really dive deep into Velt and our heroes. Sophia, we meet Kora in the first film, and we kind of get an understanding of the character, but in this film, we dive deeper into her backstory and her trauma. Can you talk, or can you discuss Kora's arc in Scargiver, and can you tell us what you learned about yourself through playing the character?
For me, it was quite amazing because I mean, I read the script and I remember thinking, I wanted to talk to Zach because I was like, how do I forgive my character for having done what she did, what we discover in Part 2? Because I couldn't find any piece of literature or any piece of any other movie where I could find something that had happened that is similar. And I did not know what to do with it because Kora's search is for redemption in the film, like both 1 and 2, I think. And so I think I had to go back and talk with Zach over and over, and then I understood the whole concept of being brainwashed and not having the choice and having the influence of people that are telling you repeatedly that you're doing the right thing led her to actually commit that mistake. But anyway, she for me also, what I took from that, I think, what I take from the experience is just having had the opportunity to be able to be on set that is at the scale of Rebel Moon, which came directly from Zach's mind and imagination. So that is something that I'll cherish forever.
Now, Michiel, can you talk about how you emotionally connected to Gunnar and through learning how to farm wheat, and what you wanted to bring to the role that wasn't on the page?
Well, learning how to farm was one of the few things that I could really hold on to and work on to get a little bit closer to the character. But I also, you know, he was maybe one of the more relatable characters. He's a peaceful guy. I am a peaceful guy. But when he's really put to the test, he's very heroic. I'm not gonna say that, yeah. But you know, it was really fun to play a character that goes through such a transformation over the course of 2 parts. And what I'm very excited about for audiences to see is that, you know, the relationship between Gunnar and Kora deepens in Part 2.
It's nice to see some romance in so much war.
Yeah.
I think it's such a nice breath of fresh air, and it's just so, I mean, I don't know, it's soothing.
It balances out the fighting.
It balances out, yeah.
And there's a lot of war, believe me. But one of the big things, you touched on this a little bit, Sophia, one of the big themes in this film is healing and redemption. Can you talk about how that applies to both of your characters?
I think that ultimately, if you recognize as your mistake, everybody's entitled to have some aspect of redemption, if not full redemption, and it's that search for forgiveness. And I think Kora, sort of, when you meet her in movie number 1, she literally punishes herself. When you see her work the extra hours, when Gunnar comes and get her to tell her to come and eat, and she keeps working and she's searching for that. And I think that as sad as it is that the Imperium comes down to fight everybody and still what we have, what the Velchans have, is basically what the opportunity was for Kora to find redemption, because all of a sudden she was able to actually do the right thing. And only then could she forgive herself, because she really is doing something that is right for the first time ever. Farming was not enough. She had to go and fight for the right cause this time.
Well, look, thank you guys so much for your time. Fantastic job on the film. It is action-packed. I loved it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.